Hello, I welcome you all. The problem reads a 60 kg suitcase slides from rest 5 meters down the smooth ramp. Determine the distance r where it strikes the ground at B. How long does it take to go from A to B? The second problem, solve problem 1324 if the suitcase has an initial velocity down the ramp of VA equal to 2 meters per second and the coefficient of kinetic friction along AC is mu k equal to 0.2. Both problems are coming from the engineering mechanics dynamics of 14th edition by R.C. Hibbeler. So let's start with case 1, which is 1324. So let's check what we have. Let's draw our free body diagram. So we have we don't have any friction here. This is smooth. That's what we've been told. You see, smooth. The lamp is smooth, hence no friction. But we'll have some normal reaction forces. We'll have a normal force like so. We are going to have we do have the weight. Okay, the weight is going to have components. It will have one component in this direction like so, and then it will have another component in that direction like so. Right, so let's call this W. Then let's look at the angles. This angle here with the horizontal, this is 30, right? This is therefore what? 60. And this one is what? 13. Great. So with that in mind, we can say this is 30 here, like so. We say 30 degrees. Then we're going to say this one is W sine 30. And then this one will say is W cos 30. Right. And then this one we are saying this is our normal force N. So let's calculate. And then our reference is from this point like so. To there like so. Okay. This is our coordinate reference. This is x positive, y positive. So let's deal with first motion. We have two motions from A to C and C to B. So motion from A to C. So let's write down also the kinetic diagram there, which is just going to be something like so. Okay, with our MA there. Okay, to ensure that there is dynamic equilibrium. Alright, so what do we have? So say we are just dealing with the x. Summation of forces in the x will be equal to MAX, and then we have W sine 13 equal to MAX. Our W is mg sine 30. This is MAX. So M and M cancels out. Alright, and our G is just equal to 9.81. Therefore, AX, okay, is just equal to 9.81 times sine 30. This just becomes 4.905 meters per second, and this is this is constant. Okay, this is constant acceleration. All right, because it's just dependent on just the acceleration due to gravity. Okay, it's constant, and if it is constant, we can therefore use the equations where acceleration is constant. We can use this particular equation as S naught plus V naught t plus half AC t squared. Mind you, want to calculate the time from A to C. then later on from C to B. So here we are using horizontal motion. Okay, we are using horizontal motion. So our S here is just going to be equal to, our S is 5, our S node is 0, our V node, since this is starting from rest, okay, V node is equal to 0. Okay, so V node is 0. What else? Our AC is just equal to the same one we calculated, 9.05, which is half of 9.81, right? Alright, so this just becomes 5 is equal to half of 4.905, okay, t squared. Therefore our TAC is just going to be equal to, making that subject to formula, so 4.905 divided by 2 and 5 divided by answer, then square root of that. So we have a 1.4278 seconds. So this is the time it takes from A to C. So let's work out now from C to B, but we are going to have some velocity. Let's now find VC. Acceleration is constant, so we can use, let's check this equation, V naught plus ACT. We want to find VC. Alright, so this is just directly, so our VC therefore is just going to be equal to V naught plus ACT, where our V naught is equal to 0. Okay, our AC, we already know it is 4.905, and we already have the time, which is 1.4278. Therefore our VC is just going to be equal to 1.4278 times 4.905, right? Yes, so 7.0034 meters per second. Alright, so we found the velocity here. Again, there are a lot of ways of finding this, the velocity here. Okay, and this is our VC. We need this as we deal with the other motion there, okay, down there. So it will have some components also. It will have this component there, and then it will have another component up there, depending on whichever we want to use. So this one here, it is VC cos 30, and then this one is VC sine 30. Okay, let's create a boundary here so that we solve the other part of the problem. Okay, let's also write down the reference for the other part of the problem, which will be like so, okay, so that is our reference, positive like so, positive like so. This is for BC, I mean CB, BC, it's the same thing. This is Y, X, this is for BC, and this one is for CB, this one is for AC. Alright, so we are dealing with motion motion from C to B. And since the acceleration here is also constant, the acceleration due to gravity, we're going to employ this equation: S equal to S naught plus V naught T plus half AC T squared. And here we have all the inputs for the vertical, so I'll use vertical motion. Okay, mind you, we are also supposed to find distance as well as the time. Okay, so what do we have here? Our S here is just equal to 0. Okay, equal to 0. This here is our reference. This point here is our reference. Okay, that's our reference. Then S naught is just equal to 2.5. Then V naught is equal to minus VC sine 30, and VC itself is just equal to 7.0034. What else? AC is equal to minus G, which is equal to minus 9.81, and time is what we are looking for here, is equal to TCB. Okay, so let's plug in everything. So we'll have a 0 equal to, writing this, we'll start with this part because it's a quadratic, so it becomes 4.905 T squared. Okay, this part is minus half of this is 3.5 3.50 7.004 divided by 2, 3.017 T, and then plus S naught, which is 2.5. So this is a quadratic which we can solve. So we'll have two values of T. So set T 1 and 2, okay, minus B, which is our B is 3.5017, okay, plus and minus quadratic like so. Remember this. Okay, what we have is a B here squared, 517 squared, okay, then minus 4AC, 4 our A is just 4.905 by C, which is 2.5, then everything divided by 2A, which is minus 4.905. Okay, so we are just going to get the positive part. So TCB therefore is just going to be equal to, the positive will be 3.5017 squared, and plus 4 by 4.905 by 2.5 square root of that, and minus there, and plus 3.5017, okay, divided by minus 2 by 4.905. Okay, so we have a 0.4412 seconds. Okay, so this is the time. Therefore time AB is just going to be equal to time AC plus time CB, which is just equal to 1.4278 plus 0.4412. Therefore, TAB is just going to be equal to 1.4278 plus 0.4412. So this gives us a 1.869, which is just 7, like so. Okay, but we are not yet done. Let's find error. Let's now find error. Okay, and we are going to use the same equation, S equal to S naught plus V naught T plus half AC T squared, and we are dealing with horizontal motion. Okay, horizontal motion, and then our SC is just equal to error. Our S node is 0. Our V node is just equal to VC cos 30. VC itself is just equal to 7.0034, and our AC is just equal to 0. Okay, so writing this equation, we have R is equal to 7.0034 T, and our T, I forgot to mention, is equal to TCB. Okay, then times TCB, which is a 0.4412. Therefore, R, if we are to work it out, R is just going to be equal to 7.0034 by 0.4412. Okay, sorry, there is a cos there that we forgot. There is a cos there, right? Okay, here is supposed to be cos 30, sorry. Okay, times the time TCB, which is 0.4412. Yeah, something like this. Sorry. So 7.0034 cos 30 times 0.4412. Right. So this becomes therefore a 2.68 meters. Alright, I guess we are done. Let's outline the solutions. So we have our TAB there, time it takes for the suitcase to strike point B, and R, the distance it covers, right? Okay. So I hope this particular video was helpful, and if it was, give me a thumbs up, like my video, continue subscribing and liking my channel. Bye bye, and see you in my next screencast.